A sweeping shift is about to hit America's airports, one nearly 2 decades in the making. Travelers, listen closely. Starting this week, your driver's license may no longer get you past security. Beginning May 7th, the U.S. government will enforce a long-anticipated upgrade to domestic air travel requirements under the Real ID Act. Standard state-issued driver's licenses and IDs will no longer be accepted for boarding domestic flights. Instead, passengers must show a Real ID or an approved federal form of identification. So what is a Real ID? A Real ID is a state-issued driver's license or identification card that complies with federal security standards established by the 2005 Real ID Act. These cards are easily identifiable by a gold star or flag symbol in the top right corner. Who needs one? Every U.S. traveler aged 18 or older flying within the country or to U.S. territories will be required to present a Real ID or an alternate TSA-approved document, such as a passport or global entry card, at airport checkpoints. Even TSA PreCheck members are not exempt. Children under 18 may still fly without ID when accompanied by an adult. How do you get a Real ID? Travelers must visit their local DMV, usually by appointment, and present several forms of documentation: proof of identity and citizenship, e.g. passport, birth certificate, or green card; proof of residency, e.g. utility bill or bank statement; social security number, e.g. social security card. After applying, individuals will receive a temporary ID while waiting several weeks for their permanent Real ID to arrive by mail. Costs and requirements vary by state. What happens if you don't have one? Travelers arriving at security checkpoints without a Real ID or another accepted document may be subject to extra screening and could even be denied boarding. TSA warns that even alternate IDs like enhanced licenses or global entry cards must meet current standards, which may change, so passengers are urged to confirm before heading to the airport. Why now? This policy traces its roots back to the 9/11 Commission's recommendation that the U.S. tighten ID verification standards to prevent terrorism. Though passed in 2005, implementation was repeatedly delayed due to resistance from state governments and the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, nearly 20 years later, enforcement is finally here, and it's not just Americans who'll feel the impact. The TSA anticipates longer wait times for all passengers, including international travelers transiting through U.S. airports. Airlines advise arriving 2 hours early for domestic flights and 3 hours early for international departures. Closing analysis. This new chapter in airport security is more than a bureaucratic update. It's a national commitment to safety and identity integrity, but it also brings growing pains. As America modernizes its skies, travelers must prepare, plan ahead, and pack patience. Because in the world of air travel, the right ID can be the difference between takeoff and a ticket to nowhere. Stay tuned to NewsX Stream for more updates on how this policy change will affect your next flight. Would you like a YouTube thumbnail and video description with hashtags next?